What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out, man. Louis Sports Network first in the building. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate you, fam. So thanks for coming through, Louis. Want to talk about Leo Santa Cruz, Tank Davis. Not gonna be that long, guys. Got a busy schedule today. Just wanted to get a little exercise this morning before I sit around on that damn laptop all day, because I'm going to be on there. A basketball game. I got Speak Your Mind Sports Talk live daily. But right now, Brian Harkin, what's up with your brother? Leo Santa Cruz, Tank Davis. So, Leo Santa Cruz really means he's going to beat Tank Davis. Leo Santa Cruz is starting to spar with welterweights. So he's trying to get used to, he knows that he's going to take some damage going in there with Tank Davis. Hold on one second, guys. At least I know that Leo Santa Cruz understands that. So he's stepping it up. Got some welterweight sparring partners. There you go. That's much better. And he planning on taking Tank Davis out. Now, that's a tall order to fill, because I don't think that Leo Santa Cruz is going to be able to get the job done. But here's something that's interesting about that fight. Leo Santa Cruz just came out in an article I read on Boxing Scene just today, this morning. And he says that they're fighting for each other's belts. So he feels good about having the opportunity to be a 5-division champ. I don't like that whole thing because, okay, if he gets Tank Davis's belt, which again, I think this is a stretch because I don't think he can beat Tank, but for some reason, if he beats Tank and he gets Tank belt, how can we really consider him a 5-division champ? Because he's fighting for Tank's belt, no doubt. He's fighting for the 135 belt, but he's not fighting at 135. They're fighting at 130. And I think that they're fighting for each other's belts to make it fair, but I don't think Tank belt should be on the line. I don't think his belt should be on the line at all. Like, they're not at 135. Now, if they fought at a catch weight, say they decide to fight at 133, meet in the middle, and then fight for each other's belts, you know, it'll still be shaky. Still be an asterisk on it. But Floyd Mayweather did that. So, you know, all the fighters have done that. They fought for their belts at catch weights. But that's different. That's somewhere in between. But fighting for a 135 belt at 130 class, to me, that's ridiculous, bro. You're not even competing at 135. So how they just gonna give him credit for being a 135-pound champ? Now, here's the flip side to that. Say Leo beats Tank, then he decides to defend his belt at 135. Then can he get credit then? You know what I mean? So he beats Tank, because I don't really give him credit for beating Tank at 130. And then getting that little cheap belt that Tank got. You know what I mean? Which, it's still a championship. So you're going to say he's 5-weight champion, but he beating Tank at 130. Like, I'm not really with that. Cat says, I told y'all Tank might not be able to handle Leo's 100 punch rounds, crazy combos. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he does have a high work rate. And also, that's true, Cat. He got the reach advantage, height advantage. I still don't think he's going to beat Tank. I'm just saying, I don't like the whole idea, Cat, about them putting Tank's belt on the line. I mean, I would accept it a little more if it was a catch weight. Like I said, like 135. because other fighters have fought at catchweight. But if he's fighting at the 130 class, the 135 belt should not be on the line. If they were fighting at 133 and both of their belts was on the line, that's something different. But they're in the 130 class. So Mr. Two Hands said, some good old PVC/WBA fuckery. Hell yeah, Mr. Two Hands. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. We can expect anything from the WBA, though. I mean, they got all of these belts. You just had the president coming out talking about there should be belts for everyone and all of this, you know, participation belt. Or whatever, man. This dude, this desanctioning bodies, bro. I'm telling you, you get lost now. You got 135-pound champs that won their belt at 130. This is a narrative or a story that we're gonna have to talk about. You know, he'll go down in history. Yeah, he was a 5-time five-weight champion, but he never did win his belt at 135. Like, that's basically what's gonna be said. And is it official? How do you win a 130? That's like Errol Spence fighting Rosario at 147 and wins Rosario's belt. That's exactly what that would be like. Errol Spence fighting Rosario at 147, and then he beats him and wins Rosario's belt. That would be pure madness, bro. Pure madness in any division. You could do it in any division, and it's crazy. Demetrius Andre fighting Benavidez at 160 and wins Benavidez's belt. Like, hell no. How does this work? Nah, I don't know if he'll hurt Tank too much, but he could outwork him, Brian. If he could go 12, he could land more punches, utilize his range, you know, tire Tank out. That's their theory, I guess. I guess that may be their game plan. I don't know what their game plan is, Brian, because I clearly think Tank wins this fight, but I would imagine some of it has to do with just keep the punches coming. Keep the punches coming. Wear Tank down. Tire him out. That's all I could really think of. But I don't think he beats Tank, though. Leo's too small for 135. Yeah, I think he is too. But if you win a belt, you have to defend the belt, right? Or are you a real champion? That's what I was saying about Devin Haney. But then he did defend against Santiago. Even though Santiago's a low-level fighter, he defended his title. So you got to say he's a real champion. If Leo wins that belt from Tank, is he going to defend it? And I don't. And then this race, just like I said, I gave Devin Haney the credit. So if Leo Santa Cruz wins that belt and say he defends this against a mandatory, and then he gives the belt up, then I give him his credit for being a 5-pound champion. I mean, a 5-division champion. But if he win that belt, he don't defend it at 135. That's pure hogwash to me, bro. That whole 5-division crap, that's garbage. He's got to at least defend it at 135. That's how I look at it. If Tank can't KO Leo Santa Cruz, his hand-picked, cherry-picked, his hand cherry-picked, he's a bigger hype job. Look, man. Oh, wow, guys, look at this. Hold on, let me show y'all this. The kids made this. Well, I don't know how to turn it. I don't remember how to turn the camera around, but look, there's some in the neighborhood. These kids did this. Y'all see that? It's like a little college grounds or something. They got different buildings there and stuff. Creative kids, man. Creative kids. Legos, a Lego block or something. Anyway, Yeah, man. And look, I hope a lot of people won't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't stop Leo. I think he should stop Leo, but I thought he should stop Gamboa, which he did, but I thought he should stop him a lot earlier. So if he don't stop Leo, I mean, I'll be like, yeah, well, but this is what happens when you don't fight better competition, bro. And even Leo Santa Cruz is not better competition than Tank. He's still fighting below his level. Like, that's why he's not getting better. If Tank was fighting above his level, improving, no one would even think of putting Leo in the ring with him. It wouldn't even be a thought, because Tank would be so dominant right now. Let me tell y'all something. If that little fat fuck had dedicated himself, had been a gym rat, you know, following for his lead, Tank, I think Tank would be vicious, man. I'm talking about vicious. But he's not doing anything with himself. This is why Leo Santa Cruz has a chance, because Leo Santa Cruz at this point is actually a good fight for Tank. Should that be? Should it be that way? Hell no. I don't know. Leo Santa Cruz shouldn't be no good fight for Tank. It should really be a legitimate cherry pick. But I'm telling people it's no cherry pick. I think Tank will win, but I don't see that as a cherry pick fight. Because Tank Davis hasn't done anything. And then the big factor too, he left. He left 130 to go up to 135 because of troubles for making weight. Was the BDA in the building? What'd he say? What's up? What's up? Where you see Mr. BDA, Brian? Goddamn Trump. Mr. Two Hands said them dudes do whatever they want. Whatever they want. The WBA is, yeah, bro, the originator, yes, sir, of cooking behavior. Yeah. They the goats, Mr. Two Hands. They the OGs of that shit. You know what I mean? They've been doing it, the O's, they've been doing it for a long time, fam. WBA, they the OGs of the crookedness, son, in boxing. They laid the foundation. They the icons of crookedness in boxing. All right. So, oh, Mr. Two Hands. Got Tribe FDY in the building. What's good with your tribe? He said Sugar Ray got away with it against, oh, yeah, indeed. Tribe always come with that. Yep. I feel you, Tribe. I feel you, but it's still bullshit. No? Bullshit. I don't care who get away with it. It's bullshit. Yeah, Sugar Ray, man. They catered to him. You know, you always had these media darlings. That was Sugar Ray Leonard, a media darling, like LeBron James. LeBron James is a media darling. The media loves him. If the media love you, oh, you're going to be a star. Sugar Ray Leonard was a household name, media darling. People loved him. So, no doubt. Leo's a busy fighter on the inside. That's where Tank lives. Yeah, but Leo gonna have range and stuff on Tank, and he can use it too. But Leo like to fight on the inside. That's why I don't know how they're gonna beat Tank. Because Brian, I agree with you. Like, Leo does live on the inside. He likes to fight there. And is that the fight he want to fight with Tank Davis? I think that fight gonna get him knocked out. So I'm wondering what is the game plan, Mr. Two Hands? What do you think the game plan is for Leo? He said, Leo best and only bet is the effective aggression. But Leo's style is perfect to live off of the shoulder roll, counter right hand. No, man, a lot of the things that Leo do in the ring plays right into Tank's game. And my thing is like they're gonna have to revamp or change something now. Leo can box, so I'm pretty sure they can work on a game plan, but it can't be like the way he usually fight, bro. Or he gonna get slapped. That's the only thing I can see. He gonna get slapped. Yeah, but that's the thing, Brian. Hit and make a miss. Leo, when the hell Leo Santa Cruz ever been a defensive specialist? That dude, I always say that dude is like his head like a bobblehead. That motherfucker get hit so much. Leo Santa Cruz used his face for a punching bag. That dude don't have his defense ain't nowhere. We can't turn this dude into a defensive specialist to make him miss. Shit, please. He's a fucking target. He'd be best at 130, between 135 if he took the game serious. Yeah, Tank would be a beast, bro. He would be a beast, bro. I don't know about the best though, because I know he would be a beast. I can't say the best because we still got to see these other kids, man. Ryan and Devin and Teofimo Lopez. Because even if Tank had dedicated, you got this kid Teofimo Lopez coming along. Shit, that's still gonna be a problem. Right now, I say Teofimo Lopez whoops Tank's ass, but you know, if Tank had dedicated himself like we talking about, no, it'd be a different story. Right now, I say Teofimo knocks his ass out. But had Tank done the things he's supposed to do, and it ain't too late for him, that would be a hell of a fight. That would be a hell of a fight. Shit, even Lomachenko still, even if Tank done what he's supposed to do, would be a good fight. Devin Haney, good fight. Ryan, I don't know. We still got to see. But anyway, because Tank has that much potential. Now, let's talk about this too, guys, because I'm going to wrap this up not too long. I got the Speaking Mind Sports Talk Live Daily. We're going to talk about Hearn in that fight camp, man. Some other things going on with that situation. But Tank Davis, I think, has a new fire under his ass. This is one thing I think make the situation a little more tough for Leo Santa Cruz. Scott Brown in the building, Carlos Mendoza. Scott Brown said Leo Santa Cruz game plan is going to be Mikey versus Spence. Try not to get KO. Yeah, right. Take it, tell me about it, Scott Brown. He said, I mean, he has a reach unless he's going to stay lateral, popping the jab. Yeah, bro, and all that shit sound good, Mr. Two Hands. I think that's what he need to do, something like that. But will he? You know what I mean? Will we see that kind of boxing out of Leo, Mr. Two Hands? You know what I mean? I agree with you, though. That'd be a way to, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. My man, Carlos, Wasee Rahman. So, so this is what I was going to say about Tank. This is what I was going to say about Tank Davis. Now, I think Tank Davis might have gotten a little fire in his ass. Hold up, guys. Damn, I bought the wrong lighter to be trying to spark this cigar in the wind. I think Tank Davis got a little fire in his ass with the whole Devin Haney training with Floyd Mayweather. If y'all notice, like, they came out with a post. Now Floyd in the ring with Tank. Now he somewhat, I guess, got Tank up under his wing. But prior to that, Tank was in the gym working with Hunter. You could tell just by his physical, looking at him, he was getting in shape. Like, man, this could be what the kid need. I mean, ultimately what he needs is to get the hell away from Floyd and and Ellaby, to tell you the truth. But he needs something to get that fire in him, bro. To get in the gym, to get back motivated. And if it take jealousy, whatever, so be it. I'll take it. Because I want to see him do well, bro. I don't like to see all of this nonsense with boxing. Hell, if Tank do well, that'll give us more interesting fights, whether you like them or not. Shit, I want to see interesting fights. And if this puts some fire in him, you know, to get in the gym and prove himself, he knows he got to go in there and have an impressive show on Leo Santa Cruz. Tank can't go in there and give us another Gamboa performance. And Tank knows that. It can't be a struggle, bro. It has to be a show. And as tough as that may sound to a lot of people, so what? Gamboa's at 135. Tank has to put on a show, and it has to be a Tank show. If it's not a Tank show, he's going to get burned. He's going to get burned because Leo Santa Cruz is a 126-pound fighter. Period. Period. He's a 126-pound fighter. So Tank Davis got to go in there and demolish this guy. Can't be no pretty decent win. None of that, bro. None of that. You just came from 135. You talking about you could beat Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez. Tank Davis say he could beat all of them. He's the best. Well, if that's the case, you have to go in there and demolish this little guy. Can't be no tumultuous fight, bro. You got to go in there and do your work, deuce him up, put him away, and keep it moving. If we get another 10, 11 round performance, man, Tank's getting trash. Starting right here on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. He better dominate. I want to see a dominant performance against Leo Santa Cruz. That's not enough. I'm not giving Tank any credit for winning against Leo Santa Cruz. He gets no credit for me for just merely winning the fight against Leo Santa Cruz. No credit. It has to be a dominant performance or he's going to get blasted. And I don't care what any Tank fans see. This is not a fight. What is this proving? This ain't proving shit for Tank Davis. Nothing. This dude got to knock him out. And he got to Yep, that's my cue. I'm almost back home anyway. It's about time, but yeah, that's what I had to say about Tank. He don't have no choice but to knock. And the Chizat. Agustin Roque in the building. What's good with you? He said, the fighter will always revert to what he knows, and Leo will get knocked out because he will stay in the pocket and get caught. Yep. I agree, Brian. I agree with that, man. Yeah, Mr. Two Hands agree. Yeah, man, Tank's a decent fighter. Yeah, he is. He is. He need to hone those skills. And Tank in an interesting. Oh, I missed it down. There you go. Taking an interesting fight. Wake me up. yeah, I don't know. This ain't the interesting one right here. I tell you that. This fight goes to the cards. You think so? Agustin Roque? Now I don't think Leo lasts, man. I mean, I know Gamboa's chinny, but Gamboa was staying away from Tank. I keep hearing people say that, and you can't really utilize that, man. People keep saying, yeah, but he couldn't knock out Gamboa, this, that, and the third. You know, people say that the same dumb shit when they say with Spence and Mikey, he couldn't stop Mikey. Like, y'all can't utilize that logic, bro, because Leo Santa Cruz, listen to what we're talking about. Leo Santa Cruz going to be in the pocket, which is dangerous for him. Did y'all see Gamboa in the pocket? Gamboa didn't stay in the pocket with Tank. Gamboa was on his bicycle. Tank ain't really the best at cutting the ring off. See, that's another thing about Tank. His skill set, he needs to work on his skill set. So he's not the best at cutting the ring off. He lunges and gets his athleticism, he gets in there, but he's not the best at cutting the ring off. So Gamboa was able to stay away from him. He's not gonna have to chase Leo Santa Cruz. That's the difference. It's not gonna be a chase. So we can't say, oh, he couldn't knock Gamboa out, and think that means anything about the Leo Santa Cruz fight, because Leo is not going to get in there and move around like Gamboa. We'll see no ruptured Achilles tendon because Leo ain't going to be moving around like that. So Wasee said, I doubt it will be dominant. It will be clear, in my opinion. Well, if it ain't dominant, I'm talking shit about him, Wasee. It's got to be dominant for me not to talk shit. I tell you that right now. Jed Kyle, what's up? I don't know, man. This is the worst. This is the worst, Jed Kyle. Not only is it at 130, but supposedly they're fighting for Tank's 135 belt. Crazy, bro. Carlos Mendoza said Tank KO Leo Santa Cruz. That's what I think, Carlos. Somewhere between 5 to 7. He better in dominant fashion. That's all I want to see. Anything else is uncivilized. Unrivaled said, something people forget is Leo's punch count dropped a lot at 126, 122 at 130. His last. Yup, see? There's another thing. Good point, Mark. Good point. I'm telling y'all, man, don't get overzealous with this Tank Davis nonsense. Leo getting knocked out, bro. If Leo can get past 7, Tank gas empty. I don't know. Usually Brian Harkin, yeah, but what I just tell you about, listen, Tank is 24, 25 years old. He's a young man. And he has not been treating, listen, guys, athletes can turn themselves over. Tank has been constantly training here lately, Brian. Let's not condemn Tank to no endurance or stamina. Was Anthony Joshua condemned to that? Within one fight, Brian Harkin. See, let's be fair. People try to be fair or be angry with, or I don't know, be a little more critical on fighters that they don't really go for. But let's be fair here, Brian Harkin. From the first Anthony Joshua fight against Ruiz to the second, his endurance and stamina was night and day. So let's not sit here and act like Tank can't do that, fam. And he's younger than Anthony Joshua. Tank is 5 years younger than Joshua. He's a young kid, bro. And he's been in the gym constantly. Even before the Floyd Mayweather, he started working with Floyd Mayweather. He was in the gym working with Hunter and shit. In the gym, sparring Red Cat, sparring. Tank's been on a different mission. So he can improve his stamina in one fight. Let's not act like he can't, because we just watched a heavyweight do it, man. A heavyweight. Guys are so critical with people they don't like, bro. Tank has a lot of potential. It is Ellaby and Floyd of why we see Tank moving like he is. But let's not hate on the dude's potential or act like he can't do certain things at 25 years old. He can improve his stamina and endurance for this fight. Believe it, bro. The dude has been fat in between fights. He hadn't been in the gym like he was supposed to. He hadn't been exercising like he was supposed to. If he changed all of those habits up, you can keep looking at the old stuff, but you're not going to get the right result. And then when he gets in there and do something totally unexpected to you because you worrying about the old stuff and not paying attention to what he's doing now, you get lost. That's how people get lost in the translation. Just like I said, before that first fight, Anthony Joshua was no good before 6 or 7 rounds, and then his tank was done, empty. That second fight, he went the whole 12 and looked good in 12. So we can't sit there and say Tank can't do it if Joshua could do it. Tank could do it. Will he do it? And he's been in the gym and shit. That's all I'm saying about now. Leo has a chance to beat Tank if he makes 130. Tank will be dehydrated. That's an opinion, man. We don't know. We don't know, man. Like I said, Tank has had problems making weight in the past because of his discipline. Just that simple, bro. Prime Fighting Champions, what's good with you, fam? It's just discipline. That's the only reason Tank's been having problems. It's not like his body, he's a small guy, he's small stature. He can do it. You got guys cutting 40 and fucking almost 40 pounds, 30 and 40 pounds. Tank can do it. It's will he have the discipline? And what I'm saying is here lately, it looks like he has been more disciplined. He's been in the gym. Errol Spence too, Jamal Charlos. Maybe it's a new leaf. People change, guys. People change. I like Leo. I just don't see Tank keeping up with him. So you got Leo winning? Wow. This is wow. I don't know, man. I must be a man on the island. I don't see Leo Santa Cruz beating Tank. One of the most gym dedicated heavyweights in the world, to be fair. Who's that? Joshua? Yeah, at one point he was a weight room dedicated heavyweight, but it was a gym, but it wasn't the right kind of gym. I guarantee you that fight is going 12 rounds. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't guarantee that. Why you say that? Why do you guys that say this fight is a guaranteed to go 12 rounds? Why? Because Tank going to 130 and Gamboa? Is that why y'all say that? Tank and Leo Santa Cruz are going to be ready. Yeah, they both going to be ready. I agree with that. They're both going to be ready. I just think Leo allows himself to get hit too much. That's my problem. Leo allows himself to get hit too much. Tank has the speed, the superior speed over him. And who the hell is Leo fought? Here's another thing, Jay Cooley. Who the hell? Now, I know Tank's power is overrated, but you still have to rate it. Who the hell has Leo fought that's hitting anywhere near as hard as Tank Davis? The way he be taking hits, he has fought nobody that hits that hard. Tank hand speed is equivalent to just about anybody he fought, but he has fought nobody with the power of Tank Davis, Jay Cooley. No one. And he's been getting hit massively. Boxing monster in the building. What's up, fam? For me, with Spence, it's all about who he's sparring. And Spence spars anybody, though, Brian. Heavyweights. Yeah, with Spence, he spars heavyweights, Brian. Light heavyweights, super middleweight. Spence spars anybody, literally. Nah, because people sleeping on Leo. Nah, I'm not sleeping on Leo Santa Cruz. It's just, listen, Jay Cooley, Mark just said it earlier. From 122 to 126 to 130, Leo's punch output has slowed down. This is the same shit that people's doing with Lomachenko and Teofimo. They're looking at the guy's skill set, punch output, and things at lower weight classes. That shit changes when they move up. And so has Leo, so has Lomachenko. It's not the guy you've seen at those weight classes. And you have to take an account for that. So I'm not sleeping on Leo. You know, I said Leo, but I think Leo is too defensively irresponsible. It's not what he does offensively, it's his defense to be hit by a guy like Tank. Jay Cooley, who the hell has Leo fought that hits anywhere near as hard as Tank? Who? Oh, this is a quick one, Boxing Mom. So I'm getting ready to lay this down in like 5 or 10 minutes. But the topic for today is that fight camp. Eddie Hearn fight camp, because he got plans for the future. We're going to talk about the fights that happened there and the whole setup, the ambiance, so forth, so on. That's in about 40 minutes. I'm getting ready to shut this down anyway. I have some strong views on this fight. No one really wants to hear it. I do. Maybe we could talk about this later on Speak Your Mind Sports Talk Live Daily. We could talk about this, Mark. I want to hear it. Has Leo been knocked out before? Has Tank? Nah. Nah, but I mean, all right, Agustin Roque. Has Leo been knocked out before? Has Tank knocked guys out that hasn't been knocked out before, Agustin Roque? So I can ask you that question. That's good you said that, but hasn't Tank knocked out guys that haven't been knocked out before? Yes, he has. Especially, guess what else, Agustin Roque? Tank has knocked out guys that haven't been, especially smaller guys. Guess what Leo Santa Cruz is, Agustin Roque? A smaller guy. So no, Leo's never been knocked out before, but Tank definitely has knocked out smaller guys that haven't been knocked out before. Leo fits the bill, Agustin Roque. He fits the bill, fam. You know what I mean? Tank should win easy. Exactly, Brian. That's what I think too. Leo should have gave Carl Frampton the trilogy. Yup. Agreed, Carlos. Shit, Biz in the building. Look, do y'all anybody want this Tank and Leo? I'm riding. Oh man, I don't want to make no bet. I don't even want to see the fight, fam. It's gonna be a rerun of the Pedraza fight. I could see that prime fighting champion. That's what I expect to see. It's got to be that or better. If not, I'm flaming Tank. Agustin Leo's not been dropped as a pro. Pretty sure. Yeah. Well, again, Tank's put away guys that have had that claim, especially smaller guys that have had that claim. He's put them down for the first time. A lot of fighters that hadn't been knocked out, or anything, they get put down. They just got to come up against the right guy. And we can say Neo's never been dropped. He's never been knocked down, but he's never been punched by anybody with the power that Tank's bringing as well. So we got to keep that in mind too. He's not been hit by anybody in the ring the way Tank's going to hit him. Our rival said, Jay Cooley, how much you want to bet? He's your Huckleberry, motherfucker. He hasn't been knocked out. He has one defeat against Frampton on points. Yeah. Frampton don't hit like Tank Davis. Understand that. Not even close. Tank is going to be drained, though. How do we know this? How the fuck do we know this? I'm not saying that about Tank. If I see fighters change their habits, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I believe the rest of you guys should too, or you're going to see something you don't expect to see in the ring. Tank Davis has been consistently in the gym training. Do you guys hear me? The reason he was having problems in the past is because he was lazy. He was in the fucking clubs. He was lazy. He wasn't conditioning. He's doing all of those things now, guys. And he's not a big fighter. He was a fat, lazy fighter. This is the thing. He's not too big for 130. He's not. Tank was too undisciplined and too lazy for 130. He's too big probably for 126, I wouldn't. But he's a smaller guy. He can't fight at 140. Tank's arms are too short. She's too short. His legs are too short. He doesn't have the dimensions for 140. Tank's weight is 130, 135, but it's going to take discipline for him to fight there. He's disciplining himself right now. So we cannot just assume that Tank Davis is going to be drained because he's changed his habits, guys. It was his habits that was causing him to be drained, and he's changed that. Jay Cooley said Mark could be a friendly $50 or $100 wager. You call it. All right, guys. And on that note, because I gotta get ready for the other live, but I gotta do a couple of things. One, eat and smoke. Not this though. But anyway, Leo Santa Cruz, good luck to you, my man. I'll end it with this. Good luck to you, Leo Santa Cruz. Hopefully, Chain TC and some of the other people are right, and Tank does come in there, drain, and you can pull it off and beat Tank. I don't give a shit if he beats Tank, because I don't give a shit about Tank Davis and what he's doing with his career. If he gets beat by Leo Santa Cruz, good for him. He probably needs that to get something into his head and say, hey, stupid, get yourself together. But good luck to you, Leo Santa Cruz. Go in there with the right game plan. Drain them down. Take it by Tank on the points. I'm not giving you any credit for that 135-pound belt, but I will give you a lot of credit for beating Tank Davis. Tank Davis, you better go in there and dominate that fight and put Leo Santa Cruz away 6 rounds or before, or I'm going to flame you. And y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace. I see y'all about 40 minutes.